Okay, how are you guys all doing today? My name is Ben and today we'll be checking out Character Introduction, Shadowy Lights, Stranger Wights, Flins. Ooh, excited to get into it. He's been an incredible character during the main story during the Archon quest. Really fun to go through his section, and I have to do his meeting point soon, so excited to do that and spend more time with our lonely little emo, but very gentlemanly friend Flins. Yeah, I love the art, as usual, that they put here. His eyes so striking against the rest of his design. Traveler, do you see that island to the north? If you walk past the abandoned lighthouse and through the quiet cemetery, you might encounter the somewhat unconventional lightkeeper Kirill Chudomurovich Flins. This elegant gentleman is quite mysterious. Only those who know his secrets can understand the profound meaning of his words. And his biggest secret, right? Isn't that right, Lantern Fae? Yeah, I believe it's Kirill. I think at first I was like, oh, Kirill, maybe? But I was then corrected. Or then, well, watched other people and found out. Yeah, look at that great art. Now, let me make sure. Yep, no more of the text there. So, we'll go on over here. Show you guys the full art. Then we'll blow up the text so it's a little bit larger. Shadowy lights, stranger wights, Flins, lightkeeper of Nod Cry, guardian of a lighthouse and graveyard on a northern isle, an enigmatic gentleman, cultured and courtly. There we go. Next one. So now you get some of the reason I'm here. Greeting. Oh, not a good start there. Let me get some water. Lube up the throat. Greetings. I am Kirill Chudomurovich Flins. It is considered good etiquette to give my full name when greeting important guests, but this no doubt leaves you wondering what to call me on a day-to-day basis. Well, in the past, I was customarily addressed as Chudomurovich by most, but for simplicity's sake, you can just call me Flins. That's my surname. Yeah, one of the longest names in Genshin, if I'm not mistaken, if not the longest. And the art of him, of course. Just imagine him doing his bow. Personal information. Moonwell Electro. Weapon. Polearm. Constellation. Laterna Vigilis. Birthday. October 31st. Oh, you're a Halloween boy, aren't ya? Affiliation. Lightkeepers. Cool. Well, I mean, perfect timing for his release. ENVA. Nick Olsen. JPVA. Nakamura Yuichi. Oathkeeper's Lantern. As the saying goes, Will of the Wisp. As the saying goes, Will of the Wisps are like love, most visible in the barren swamp, and just as likely to lead you into danger. Of course, the saying only relates to the natural phenomenon. And then the face within Flins' ultimate, which definitely not his true Fae nature. Maybe how they looked in the past before he took on this human form. Getting the 3D model. See you. Again, need more water. Always make sure to drink water, chat. Especially if you're yapping like me. See you at the graveyard. Each time the snow falls, that is the call of Snezhnaya, the land whence I hail. Each time the snow falls, that is the call of Snezhnaya, the land whence I hail. I brought this up in his anecdote, and now in the intro, how I believe the first Belizar, the first Cryo Archon, was a Fae. I'm curious if maybe we'll bring Flins along for the ride to Snezhnaya proper in 7.0. Or maybe they'll just end up calling it 6.0. We'll see. Internally, it's 6.0 for Nogcry, but or 6.x, but yeah. Yeah, the 3D model, which he looks great in game as well. Very mysterious aura. I prefer to be active during the night. The purpose of a lamp is to shine light into the darkness, is it not? It is indeed, Flins. Yeah, his ultimate, one of the coolest in the game, just for the presentation of his character within it. Seeing this otherworldly form appear just for a moment. Hey, Paimon.
There are so many spirits wandering around the Final Night Cemetery. It's so scary. But as soon as Paimon gets close to them, they all disappear.
Fret not. They're just shadows who can speak. Of course, if you'd like to talk to them, I can act as your interpreter. And as long as I'm here, they won't disappear. Ooh. Something maybe to anticipate with this meeting point. We'll be able to chat with some of the spirits around. I know during the Archon quest, the spirits did help out with finding the records we needed. Yeah, cat? Yeah. Yeah. You need to scratch your your chin then? Kitty cat on my lap as usual. Rio, big baby. It's a silly boy. Reactions when receiving different gifts. Food. About Flins. Oh, I like the chibi art here for him as well. Oh, can't blow it up too much for you guys, but there you go. Unsurprisingly, that was exceptional. Yes, delightful. In the interest... Uh-oh, that third one. In the interests of our continued friendship, I'd prefer to keep my thoughts to myself. Holding his hand up like, no. That was more than enough. Yes. That's very cute. Chibi Flins. Given that we are... More water again already. Man, my throat is dry tonight. I don't know, I try to drink so much water during the day. Given that we are close acquaintances by this point, would you mind if I shared a minor grievance with you? The truth is that given my unique situation, foods greatly relished by other people I personally find to be rather dull. Oh, but to be clear, I still immensely enjoy the time we spend together at the dinner table. A gentleman till the end. Even out on a date, he's like, even though I don't really taste the food, thank you very much for the time. But to be clear, I still immensely enjoy the time we spend together at the dinner table. Oh yeah, cat? Readjusting. He's such a silly boy. Long night, a light. His signature dish. I do, in fact, have some culinary expertise. It's probably because I can control the precise temperature of the flame. I'll definitely invite you to try out my specialty if the opportunity arises. And we'll be sure to eat it on up, Flins. I mean, it looks delicious. Oopsie-daisy. Misclick. Yeah, does look good. Hey, who of you would try out Flins' cooking? Flins' troubles. Uh-oh. A colleague of mine in Pyramida City often writes to me, expressing his concern for my well-being. He's a kind old man, and I know he means well, but it's perfectly cozy where I live already, and I am in no need of home improvement suggestions, and I certainly don't need him to get me a cat or a dog. Moreover, the animals are fearful of my presence. Aww. Sort of that idea that animals can tell the supernatural, can tell something is off before humans. Moreover, the animals are fearful of my presence. Yeah, not something he's exactly happy about. He's watching out like, oh, cute doggy, and the dog's like, oh no, Flins is nearby. Also, Pyramida City. I'll have to go through. I haven't heard of that yet. I wonder if it's within Snezhnaya. Or maybe an expansion of Nagcry that we'll get in the future. Because I have a feeling we have not gone all of Nagcry yet. All of the islands. Poor doggo, it bets. An unexpected visitor that suddenly appeared in Flins' house one day. Okay. So his friend was just like, I sent you a dog. Please keep it. And Flins is like, this will not work. Dog, you go to someone else. Here, I'll take you there. Oh, Lauma. Sick. Involving animals. But wasn't anticipating her being here up until this point. He's sane. Like meat. Like human with food. But he smells scary. Very scary, but gives me food. Yeah, the doggo, again, can tell something's off, but it's like, but Flins is nice and giving me food, so conflicted. Interpreter that Paimon invited. Yeah, Paimon's like,
Lauma, can you get over here?
His special interests, which this did pop up in the Archon quest, kind of the whole reason he got in trouble and was pursued by a sinner. I have more interest in old coins or ancient gemstones. Not only are they valuable items, but the marks and scratches they accumulate over the years add a certain character, which I find makes them all the more charming. Much like a well-aged wine. Much like yourself, then, Flins. Beat up a little bit over the years. Going through your experiences and losses, the scars mentioned in the character anecdotes, but here you still stand, a light keeper in the dark. And the moves. Much like a well-aged wine. Yeah. Flins' voice, very... I go not super low, but just very breathy, very chill. Thinking on it. And that was from the 2D teaser for Flins. About him going out on a walk, getting commissioned. That was fun. Oh man, let me know what you guys think about Flins and going through here with him. Let me know which of these phrases or little tidbits about Flins you enjoyed or found the most intriguing, and which of the art or here, the chibis, yeah, that's pretty good. Which of the chibis out of the 4 we got, I believe, did you guys like the most? Though here you can count that as another chibi, right? 5. So, which one did you like the most? I think his refusal one is pretty funny. Just that smile with the hand up is pretty great. But, yeah. Oh, man. Love what they did with Flins in the story. And can't wait to see more of him in the future. Let me know if you guys are pulling for him down below. And if you are, and already have pulled, if you will have won your 50/50s. And if you haven't pulled yet, I hope you do win your 50/50s. Or technically it's 55-45. Too ingrained at this point saying 50/50s though. But yeah, know what you think. And if you did pull for Flins, why? Why did you? Was it the design, his arc in the story, characterization, the drip marketing being amazing, his combat and animations? I mean, his ultimate animation alone carries so hard. But yeah, he's a very, very cool character. And I want to learn more about him in his past, which is why I'll be which is why I'll be doing his meeting point very soon. So that'll be coming up soon on the channel, if you guys want to check that out. But albeit for the moment, thank you guys so much for coming on by. If you enjoyed, feel free to subscribe and watch the content that you enjoy. Kitty cat on my lap. He's a happy boy, though he did stay out a little too long tonight. Starting to get a little worried. Since it's getting dark earlier, you dodo. Don't want any wild animals getting at you. But I hope you guys all have a great night. Man, so many flubs. Let me get some more water. Again, cheers. I hope you guys all have a great day, night, whatever time it is for you. I love you all, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. See ya.